Fargo and serving you on TV, online, and on the go. This is Valley News Live 10 at 10.
We are now being attacked and getting threats now on social media.
The Fargo mom accusing a man of inappropriately touching her kids at Lindenwood Park has been getting a lot of hate online.
Some new developments in a story we've been following out of Fargo. Good evening, everyone. Thanks for joining us. Cecile Gallet has been banned from area parks by police.
The prosecutor on the case says they're still deciding if they'll press charges for sexual assault. They're looking over interviews and should make a decision later this week. Meanwhile, the mom who says her two kids were kissed and groped has been getting threatening messages on Facebook.
Valley News Team's crime and safety reporter Nicole Johnson has the story of a frustrated parent.
Thousands of people saw it, hundreds of people shared it, and over 200 people commented with their thoughts on our Facebook page. The man accused of sexual assault at Lindenwood Park says he's not a criminal, and a lot of people are putting blame on the parents who called police.
We are being attacked for trying to do the right thing and come forward and protect not only our own kids, but other people's children. And now we are getting very nasty, threatening messages, and it has to stop.
Fargo mom Lisa Gedrose is being called a bad parent. One commenter used the word delusional. This is the original post on her Facebook page. Gedrose says she put it online because she was simply trying to alert other parents.
Now, my husband has received a lot of disgusting messages about what kind of a father and man he is, that his, manhood card should be taken from him because he didn't stick up for his kids.
Over a dozen nasty messages have been sent to Gedrose, and a couple threatening ones too.
That we should be sued because of what this man has claimed.
Fargo police say the unfortunate part about Facebook is that anyone can say what they want, but hope that what's said online doesn't deter them from reporting crimes to police. And it's a sad reality, according to police. People are rude, judgmental, and it should be expected that someone is going to say something negative online. In Fargo, Nicole Johnson, Valley News Live.
Facebook does have a policy for what is allowed and what's not on their site. You can't post hate speech, credible threats, or direct attacks on a person or a group. If you think someone is doing this to you, you can report the user to Facebook. That can be found next to the post that you want to report.
What conversations are you having with your family to make sure they don't fall victim to traffickers? Charges were filed in Cass County against a man who forced an 18-year-old into having sex for money at the Vista Inn right off I-94 in Fargo. With the major interstates and a high demand, sex work in Fargo is not slowing down. And the signs include being showered with expensive gifts and jewelry, new, older friends, and changes in behavior.
That includes those who purchase pornography. That includes those who frequent strip clubs. Engaging in these purchases is, in my judgment, supporting trafficking.
Of the trafficked women who have been helped by the YWCA, 50% have come from the Fargo area.
A woman from Crookston, Minnesota will spend close to a decade in federal prison for robbing two Grand Forks banks. 40-year-old Charlene May Corona was sentenced for 2 charges of bank robbery. She'll have to serve 9 years in prison and then 3 years of supervised release. Corona held up the Bremer Bank on North Washington Street on September 30th. This is a surveillance picture of the incident. She pulled out a knife and threatened an employee who then handed over the money. Then on October 12th, about 2 weeks later, Corona entered the Citizens Community Credit Union on North 42nd Street in Grand Forks. She has a handgun and demands a teller to put money in a black bag.
A Fargo man pleaded guilty to tax evasion for not paying his taxes for more than a decade. A special agent with the IRS says 61-year-old Gary Spencer Smith failed to report his income and didn't file tax returns for 13 years. Court documents say although he earned substantial income between 1999 and 2010 as an independent contractor, he failed to file returns with the IRS and also did not pay more of his income taxes, which totaled over $243,000. Smith faces a maximum penalty of 5 years in prison and a $250,000 fine.
A Punta Gorda, Florida police officer accidentally shot and killed a retired Minnesota librarian during a Citizens Academy event. The 73-year-old woman was shot during a role-play scenario in which the officer was playing a bad guy and fired several times at the woman who was playing the victim. During these scenarios, officers are supposed to use blanks. Somehow, a live round was in the officer's gun. The victim leaves behind her husband and 2 children, and her son says he wants his mom to be remembered for who she was, not how she died.
We forgive you. I know my mom forgives you and knows that, nobody means for this to happen. Nobody. I don't know God's plan. Sometimes I get pretty angry with God, but that doesn't do me any good.
The officer who fired the fatal shot has been placed on administrative leave.
A measure to increase taxes on tobacco products in North Dakota will be on the November ballot. Secretary of State Al Jaeger confirmed today a ballot measure received enough signatures to make it to the statewide vote on November 8th. Supporters of the measure turned in 21,700 signatures. 13,500 were needed to get on the ballot. The measure would increase the state's tax to $2.20 per pack of cigarettes and a 28 to 56% tax increase on e-cigarettes and other tobacco products.
The Minnesota DNR has confirmed 5 new reports of zebra mussels in lakes across the state. Now, that includes 2 in Otter Tail County. Those include West Battle Lake and Otter Tail Lake. The DNR is continuing to monitor these waters, but if you see anything suspicious, they'd like you to report it. Officials say this is a reminder to take the proper precautions to avoid the spread of zebra mussels.
It was a big night for swimmer Katie Ledecky last night as she racked up her 2nd Olympic gold medal in the Rio Games and the 3rd in her career. Ledecky, along with Sweden's Sarah Sjöström, were the favorites in the 200-meter freestyle final. It was a close one down the final stretch, but Ledecky edged her Swedish opponent to remain undefeated this Olympics. Her family in Williston, North Dakota, says they were shaking throughout the entire race.
I was very nervous. This was the most nervous I was probably for this race because it was going to be the tightest race, I think. And when she pulled it off right at the end, it was exciting to see.
Ledecky set a world record in the 400-meter freestyle.
Dickey County in North Dakota has been the victim of many rains over the past few weeks and now is experiencing flooding off of Highway 11. According to the county emergency manager, the center of the county received more than 8 inches of rain over the past 2 days, overflowing ditches and leading to flooding. Driving from Ellendale to Forbes, there's plenty of excess water.
Off the top of my head is 77th Ave Southeast. It's closed all directions because of the water crossing the road. Now, by this time tomorrow, if we don't have any more rain, then that'll go off. You clean the trash off of it and it'll be okay.
Russell reminds people not to drive through water because you never exactly know how deep it is.